Sister, Citi FM, Citi TV, we are live, absolutely. Send a WhatsApp, 054-998-6996. Let's hear your opinions on the messages that you've heard today and even on the submissions. Someone out there needs your help and your counsel. I'll go into another message from Abba in Wager. She says, I accepted a proposal of a guy who is 12 years older than me. And after about a month, he's asking us to face reality and just be friends. His excuse is that he's feeling the pressure to get married soon, while I still have more years ahead of me before I get married. We spoke about this age issues on several occasions before he officially proposed. So I'm wondering why he's using that as an excuse now. I feel there's more to it, but he says that's the only reason. Please help me figure this out. Thank you and God bless. Olivia, let me come to you. What do you think?
I'm just wondering, so you guys, it's just been a month, and now he's saying that he's too old, so he's getting too much pressure, so you guys shouldn't get married, or what I'm trying to figure out what his problem is. Now it's making me imagine all sorts of things, like, after you guys spoke, everything was okay. I'm wondering whether something happened. Have you been intimate with him? I don't understand why he's chickening out right now. You see, because it's sounding like, I don't know, first and foremost, he said he's old. They're 12 years older than you are, which wasn't a problem. Everything was fine. And, all of a sudden, he wants you guys to be friends. Like, why does he just want you guys to be friends after a month? Wasn't he the same person who proposed? Did something happen after you guys proposed? Is it like sort of his sort of catchphrase to get what he wants? Like, for me, it's not really adding up. I don't know. Maybe somebody else can say something. I don't know, Jess, because I'm trying to sort of wrap my head around why this guy was all over you. He was excited. Let's get married. Yes, you guys knew it was 12 years age difference. Now, all of a sudden, he wants you guys to be friends after a month of his so-called proposal.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he probably had what he wanted for. You know how sometimes some men, not all men, some men can, they'll buy you flowers, they'll kiss your toes, they'll do this, they'll do that. But once they get what they want, it's like, they're not interested. It just baffles me as to why within a very short span, after a month, he's like, you guys should face reality and be friends. And for me, that line, if he used those exact words and didn't give you a tangible reason as to why you guys should break up, I feel like this guy is shady. I'm sorry that you had to go through it, but that's reality. But maybe next time, I don't know, don't give it up too quickly. That's just me, because it's not adding up. I don't see what other reason would be as to why he wouldn't want to proceed with the relationship.
Okay, so 12 years older, he says he's getting pressure to get married, and it's obvious that probably this girl that he's with, is not ready. Maybe through their conversations and stuff like that, he's realized. Reason why he's taking that decision. I don't know what you think.
Makes sense. I would have wanted to know what his age was.
Right.
If he's 30 and she's 18, it will make sense.
Yes.
But if he's maybe, let's see, if he's 40,
and she's 20, 8?
That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay. So, it would be hard to really give advice because of, I'm not sure of the age.
Details.
But a month, usually, I always say that when you meet somebody, you don't just jump straight into getting so serious. Unless, Charlie, is some, extreme case, people meet within a week, they are married and they are still together after 50 years. That one there is like, Charlie, it's rare,
it doesn't happen often.
But on a normal, you should get to date a bit. Get to know where you're at. Trust the process, see how it's going. And then if you realize, okay, we're a bit compatible, we're communicating well, there's chemistry and stuff like that. Then maybe based on, I'm not saying it has to be like that every time,
right?
But it's always good to make sure that you don't go in blind. You have to test the waters before you leap. So then before you realize, then before you can say, okay, maybe let's take it serious. So what I don't understand is, did he propose to her like officially? Should we get married? And then now came and said,
I think it was more like proposal to enter a relationship with him.
Yeah. So I think within a month, if he feels, Charlie, I mean, like you said, from the conversation, maybe he realized it's not working out. Right. Also, maybe there are other things he's not, gelling with her on. Yeah. So he just has to come out and say, hey, I'm getting pressure from somewhere. Sometimes people can't really just come out and tell you, it's not going anywhere. So it could be that he's realized that it's not going to go anywhere.
So he's actually doing her a favor.
A month is nothing to be so serious about.
Okay.
I mean, like with somebody. So I feel it's okay for her to just, back off. Because a month, I mean, what happened?
Right. Let me bring in Rosina because we're actually out of time. Rosie, I'll give you a minute. Let me hear your thoughts on this one.
Okay, quick one. The man has been eyeing you for a long time and wanted to hit it. So he told you everything possible to make you feel at ease. And then once he hits the thing, he realized that it wasn't even as much as he expected. It didn't wow him. See the tin top. That'd be the whole story. And after 1 month, he's giving you excuses about him having pressure. In this Ghana, who gives men pressure to get married? That kind of serious pressure that they can't think. And like Gail said, if she had included her age, or at least the man's age, then we would have known what the age gap we are talking about. But in my opinion, a woman who is able to accept a proposal from a man and after a month is all into it, the only reason why she's all into it is because she's been intimate. Because if she wasn't intimate with the man, she would have just said, oh, okay, fine. If you don't want it, I'm gone.
Right.
And sometimes that's the reason why abstinence, forget about the biblical angles, forget about the whole moral issue. Sometimes what happens is that abstinence makes you value the person for who they really are. You get to know the person for who they really are without the noise of intimacy.
Right.
So, my dear, you were just used small. Learn a lesson from it. Next time, I'll join Olivia and say, don't drop your knickers.
Yeah.
At least too early.
I agree. Ladies, thank you so much for your contributions and for making time to be on Sister Sister. Gail, thanks for joining me in the studio. Thank you so much for watching Sister Sister on your favorite Citi TV. Now, don't forget, if you want some more exciting content, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel. We call it the Citi Tube. And don't forget to click on the bell to receive notifications for fresh updates.
Sister Sister, every Friday at 9 p.m. only on Citi TV.